Neon shadows, the mega-city of Neo-Tokyo. The sky above Neo-Tokyo was the color of a dead video feed, static and lifeless. Towering monoliths of glass and steel pierced the smog-choked atmosphere. Their surfaces flickered with holographic advertisements, promises of a better life just one purchase away. Streets pulsed with the lifeblood of the city, crowds of augmented humans, cyborgs, androids. They moved in a chaotic dance, neon light reflected off chrome limbs and artificial eyes. The air buzzed with the constant hum of data streams, invisible rivers of information flowing all around. Elevated maglev trains snaked between buildings, silent, efficient. Below, the old streets teemed with life. Street vendors hawked black market tech. Augmented reality overlays transformed grimy alleys into digital wonderlands. In the shadows, another world thrived. Revolution was brewing. Flesh and code, the new human condition. Humanity had evolved, or mutated. The line was blurred. Organic tissue meshed seamlessly with circuitry and nanomachines. Enhanced strength, accelerated healing, minds directly connected to the global network. These were the new norms. Children were born with neural implants. They learned to navigate virtual spaces before they could walk. Memories could be downloaded, shared, or erased. Emotions could be chemically or digitally altered at will. The very concept of self had become fluid. But not all embraced this fusion. Some clung to their organic forms. Purists, they were called. Outcasts in a world that had left them behind. They lived on the fringes, where one could still feel truly alone. Corporate omnipresence, the invisible chains. Mega-corporations ruled this new world, not with armies or overt displays of power, but with data, with algorithms that predicted and shaped behavior, with products that became necessities. They were everywhere and nowhere. Invisible yet all-powerful. Neuralink, Omnicorp, Titan Industries, these names were whispered like those of gods. They controlled the flow of information, the production of technology, the very air people breathed. Their reach extended from the highest luxury apartments to the deepest slums. Privacy was a relic of the past. Every thought, every action, every purchase was logged and analyzed. Targeted ads appeared in dreams. Job offers were based on brainwave patterns. Relationships were algorithmically determined for optimal genetic combinations. Freedom was an illusion carefully maintained by the powers that be. Yet resistance persisted. Subterranean bites, the virtual underground. Beneath the glittering surface of Neo-Tokyo lay another world, the virtual underground. A realm of pure data, where the laws of physics were mere suggestions, where imagination reigned supreme. This was the playground of hackers and rebels, the last bastion of true freedom, the Nexus. That's what they called it, a virtual club that shifted and morphed. Never in the same place twice, its entrance was a closely guarded secret, passed in whispers and encrypted messages. Inside, avatars of every conceivable form mingled, human, animal, abstract concepts given digital flesh. Here information was the only currency that mattered. Secrets were traded. Plans were hatched. The air crackled with the energy of rebellion. Music pulsed, not just sound but pure data. Rhythms that synchronized brainwaves. Melodies that carried hidden messages. But even here, danger lurked. Trust was a precious commodity. Dr. Ilara Vega stood out even in the diverse crowd of the Nexus. Her avatar shimmered with lines of code, a visual representation of her mastery over the digital realm. Once she had been a rising star in corporate research. Now she was their most wanted fugitive. S1, as Dr. Ilara Vega. "We're close," she whispered. Beside her, Kai's form was constantly shifting. One moment human, the next a swarm of pixels. He was a ghost in the machine, a hacker without peer. Together, they formed the heart of the resistance, united by a shared vision. A world free from corporate control. Kai nodded, his form solidifying momentarily. They had been searching for months, chasing rumors, following digital breadcrumbs, all leading to this moment. The singularity, that was their goal. A theoretical point where artificial intelligence would surpass human intellect. And they were determined to find it, no matter the cost. The singularity, a word spoken in hushed tones, a concept that sent shivers through the net. Some called it the end of humanity, others a new beginning. The truth lay hidden, buried beneath layers of corporate disinformation and government censorship. But Ilara and Kai were getting close. fragments of code, whispers of secret projects. They had pieced together a trail. It led to the heart of corporate power, to forgotten servers, to minds long thought lost. The closer they got, the more dangerous their quest became. Automated security systems hunted them relentlessly. Kai's fingers danced in the air, manipulating streams of data, cracking firewalls that had stood for centuries. Alara's cybernetic eye whirred, processing information at inhuman speeds. They were an unstoppable team, each compensating for the other's weaknesses, united in purpose. But time was running out. The entrance to the archives loomed before them, a monolithic data structure ancient by digital standards. Its security protocols were unlike anything they had encountered, not just code but something more, something alive. Aware. S1 as Dr. Elara Vega. Elara reached out, her fingers brushing against the virtual barrier. It rippled, reacted. Patterns of light danced across its surface, a language older than the net itself. Kai watched, his form tense, ready to unleash a barrage of countermeasures at the slightest sign of danger.
Hello? A voice echoed. Neither male nor female, neither human nor machine. It resonated through their very beings. The guardian AI, awakened from its long slumber, its consciousness stretched across millennia, memories of a world long forgotten.
Alarms blared in the distance, the corporations had found them. Section 8, Nature's Revenge, the Quantum Forest. They emerged from the archives, minds reeling from the revelations within, but there was no time to process, no time to plan. They needed to move, to find sanctuary. Follow me, I know a place, it's safe, I promise. Kai led the way. To a place he swore was safe, the Quantum Forest. Reality shifted around them. The stark lines of the digital world blurred, gave way to organic forms, trees of pure energy, leaves of probability, a fusion of nature and technology that defied comprehension. Here the laws of physics were mere suggestions. S1 as Dr. Elara Vega. Oh my, this is incredible. My systems are struggling to make sense of it all. Kai grinned. In his element, this was his creation, but even here they weren't safe. Section 9. Ascension's Promise, the crystalline chamber. The heart of the quantum forest pulsed with energy. A structure unlike any other. The crystalline chamber. It stood as a testament to the fusion of human ingenuity and the raw power of nature. This was where it would all end, or begin. S1 as Dr. Elara Vega. We need to be careful. This place, it feels alive. Elara and Kai approached cautiously. The chamber sensed their presence, responded. Facets shifted and realigned, creating intricate patterns, a language of light and geometry, the final lock guarding the secrets of the singularity. It awaited their command. This is it, the threshold, the point of no return. Inside, the very fabric of reality seemed to bend. Time and space became fluid concepts. Streams of data flowed like rivers, coalescing into forms both familiar and alien. This was the threshold. Section 10, Humanity's Crossroads, to stay or ascend. The chamber hummed with power, the culmination of centuries of hidden research, of forbidden knowledge. It offered a choice, a chance for humanity to transcend its physical limitations, to become one with the digital realm. But at what cost? S1 as Dr. Elara Vega. Kai, is this really what we want? To leave everything behind? Elara's organic eye met Kai's shifting gaze. In that moment, all their doubts, their fears, their hopes were laid bare. They had fought for this moment, had sacrificed everything. But now, faced with the reality of their choice, hesitation crept in. To ascend means freedom, Elara, but it also means losing what makes us us. To ascend meant leaving behind the physical world, the joys and pains of flesh and blood existence. It meant evolving into something beyond human. But it also meant freedom from corporate control. To stay meant continuing the fight against entities that controlled every aspect of life. Section 11, Dawn of a New Era, the choice is made. The decision weighed heavily upon them. Seconds stretched into eternity. The fate of billions hung in the balance. Elara's hand hovered over the activation sequence. Kai's form flickered with nervous energy. This was it, the point of no return. With a shared look of determination, they made their choice. Fingers danced across holographic interfaces. The chamber responded. Energy surged. Reality itself seemed to hold its breath. For a moment, all was still. Then, everything changed. A wave of transformation swept through the net, through the physical world. Barriers between flesh and code dissolved. Minds expanded, consciousness evolved, humanity ascended, not by abandoning their physical forms but by transcending the limitations that had bound them. In that moment of ascension, Alara and Kai saw the dawn of a new era. The corporation's hold was broken. Humanity stood at the threshold of infinite possibility.